The things that are perish into the things out of which they come to be, for they pay penalty and retribution to each other for their injustice, in accordance with the ordering of time. These pre-Socratic metaphysicians can be hard to keep track of sometimes. Here's a set of three. Thales thought the fundamental reality was water. Anaximander thought it was air, and Heraclitus thought it was fire. Now here's another set of three. Anaximander thought it was air. Anaxagoras, however, thought that there were many distinct elements, and there was something else called nous, or mind, that organized reality. It was a fundamental reality in itself, and organized the universe. And then there was Anaximander, and it's from him that we get this marvelous quote. Anaximander thought that the fundamental reality was something he called apeiron, the indefinite. Now, the quote again is, "The things that are perish into the things out of which they come to be, for they pay penalty and retribution to each other for their injustice in accordance with the ordering of time." Now, this is a very mysterious quote, or at least it seems that way at first. I think we can make some progress towards understanding it. First, let's attribute it. Again, this is from Anaximander, the pre-Socratic metaphysician. But also, I must attribute the translation. It was not mine. I attribute this to Richard McCarahan, translator of the text in Patricia Curd's A Pre-Socratics Reader, published by Hackett. Now, what on earth does that mean? The things that are perish into the things out of which they come to be, for they pay penalty and retribution to each other for their injustice, in accordance with the ordering of time. Here's a rough idea for you of what it means. This apeiron, the fundamental reality, is in motion, and it is in process, it is in change, and this motion causes the various things in the universe to come into being, and then to pass out of being, and to be replaced by other things, and you might say to become other things and to cease to be what they were before. And so, of course, we can now identify what sort of injustice and what sort of penalty and retribution Anaximander has in mind. The injustice seems to be that each thing causes something else to cease to exist, because it comes to be from something else. But then each thing in turn passes out of existence and itself becomes something else, and that is the penalty. The injustice is that it causes something else to cease to exist when it comes into being. But the payment for this injustice is that it itself will pass out of being and become something else. I think this is more or less what he's talking about. And again, these wonderful words are, "The things that are perish into the things out of which they come to be, for they pay penalty and retribution to each other for their injustice in accordance with the ordering of time."